Day.
Oh shit.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Okay, cool, sweet.
I think so. My watch be making noise though. I don't know what's going on with it.
You gotta open it and then press the bell.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, and then it'll stop.
Figure it out.
You know how to do it?
Yeah, I just gotta just play with it a little bit.
Look, just do this. And it comes up.
You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2.
Como by Feliz Dia das Pais. Happy Father's Day. And it's another edition of TheSuperPpodcast. It is I, Polo Parata, with GK
Yeah.
and our returning guest from last week, Don D.
Yo, happy Father's Day.
Yeah, so we are back. And before we start, I have to say this. We have all these hats. Most of them are Supreme hats. But we have 2 hats in the front that are made by Grails by Way. That's Way's World on Instagram and Fred Maddie on Instagram. They have this promotion where they have 2 hats every month. The 2 hats in the front are the 2 hats that are that you can get this month. They are $85. Not with shipping and handling, so you got to put the shipping in there. But just contact them. These hats are available. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about them. Have you seen the hats, GK?
I saw them online, but I didn't really like. Do you want to pass me one so I take a look at it?
Nah, just leave them there. You can do that later. But
I mean, it should be done on camera, right?
yeah, but we'll do that later.
All right.
Yeah, but like I said, if you want to get those hats, Grails by Way on Instagram, Way's World, Fred Maddie, I think that's his Instagram. Contact them. $85. Get your own. They're limited, so don't sleep. I wanted to start the show. Me and Don D had a conversation about foam runners. I've been wearing the foam runner for my second day now. GK was telling me how it's the most comfortable shoe ever because he actually wears them every day at work. And I agree with him. It's the second day, and they are the most comfortable shoe ever.
You got to break them in. They
Yeah,
cut the
have
back
to
of
break
your
them in.
foot.
Yeah, the back of your foot, you will get the little cut, if you know what I'm saying.
No.
But
So you been wearing those things too?
yeah,
You?
yeah, GK.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, warm out.
You got
think
some Crocs in your house?
No, I wouldn't wear a pair of Crocs.
Why not? You wearing
'Cause
Yeezys? It's the same thing.
It's just a shape thing. I think the Crocs are just an ugly shape of shoe.
So you don't feel the Yeezys is shaped like an elf shoe?
No, it's a little bit more like aerodynamic looking. Like Crocs look like Mickey Mouse shoes.
It's funny you say that. The shape is weird, but they're very comfortable shoes. So, are you worried about comfort, or are you worried about more like style?
I knew a bunch of guys
So I'm gonna take my
that
shoe
would
off.
just drive around and fucking hustle 10, 15 hours a day. Every single one of them wore Crocs.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd ask them, I'd be like,
Look at this damn thing.
how could you wear these things? They're so ugly. And they were like, it doesn't matter. They're so comfortable to drive in. They're supposed to be the best driving shoes.
Look, this is.
Come on, man. What you doing?
I'm the sad.
Let me see.
Look how that just folded.
Jeez Louise, he just bent my foam runners on the show.
I'll get you a new pair.
Jesus Christ.
Look at that. Yo, look. If they get too hot, they might melt.
No, they're good. These are like great shoes. The only other shoes I've seen that interest me are those like Zoom MW
Right.
4s. You know what I'm talking about?
My foam runners.
The black
Yo,
ones.
those damn things.
He bent them in half.
Yo,
He
them
nearly
damn-
killed them.
Them damn things look like some
Jesus
rubber that's put together. Look, I respect Kanye. I respect the scene. But like, back in the day, like I said to you before, like people used to clown hip hop artists who actually design clothing and sneakers. And I think Kanye was the only one that was like pushing to go further. I think the most successful one out of all would have been Pharrell, because Pharrell did that, the thing with Pharrell and Nigo from Bathing Ape. But at the same time too, there's so many other artists who had sneakers and shoes that people will laugh at, and now it's like
I mean,
here comes Yeezy.
all that stuff is coming back into style.
I 1000% agree.
Like if you got a pair of what they call the S dots, remember those the Jay-Z?
1000%. I rock
Yeah,
it.
You
every
got a
time.
pair of S dots on now, like
That's the
you're
Gucci dope boy shoe.
yeah, you're in style. You know remember the game sneakers with the rims on them?
Oh, the spree wheels.
Yeah, the spree
I don't
one with
wear
the-
that one. I'm sorry to say
Those
that. I
shits
ain't
were
walking around with some
fucking
shiny
dope.
spinning things on the
Nah,
side.
that shit was dope. Like,
Remember those shits
but that's
on the
what
Flex magazine
that's-
back in the day?
I feel like that's the era we're coming back into, kind of like early 2000s.
But-
Shouldn't. Yeah.
But what Don D was saying last night when we were on the phone, he just was like how, like, these things, they're not cheap. And it's like he just bent it. It's just a piece of, material. And they're charging $350, $400. The first pair, it's like $500 and up, depending on size.
Yeah, but they retail for $75.
That's what I'm saying. But, you have to be lucky to get it for retail, pretty much.
I mean, I think we're coming to a point where, we'll be able to get them for retail when they do the Gap thing.
Mm-hmm.
You think so?
Yeah,
People
yeah.
go crazy for $200 jackets that don't even zip up. That look like a plastic bag.
That jacket, I really, that jacket is genius.
That jacket is hot to you?
I mean, just the idea of like taking something that has straight edges and like rounding everything, like it's design shit. Like I
All right.
respect
Okay.
it.
Cool. But now you wear that coat and it's cold outside and you can't zip it up, or it's
mean-
raining or something.
If you are depending on that jacket to keep you warm, not so much, But there's a lot of things that we wear that you're really, you're supposed to be in an air conditioned car when you wear them, like in and out. Like it's not, you'll have like function versus like form, and not everything's in the middle. Some things will be more form, some things will be more function. But they're both on different ends of the spectrum.
Well, that jacket is more of a layering jacket, I think. Like, if I was to wear it, I wouldn't wear it thinking it's gonna keep me warm. I would have like a big hoodie on with it.
So, but this is what I'm saying.
You
too.
wear that thing once a year when you go to
Yeah,
a party.
yeah,
That's
pretty much,
it.
yeah.
That's not like,
Does it
like
say
an
it's
everyday
easy?
thing.
Yeah.
or Geebsy, whatever you want to call it. This is what I gotta say.
Mm-hmm.
It's Kanye and it's Gap. When have you run to the Gap store to spend $200 on
Never.
a jacket? There you go.
Never.
So why the hell
There
do it
was
now?
there was a point in time where Gap was in style. Like Gap
Well, we're
jeans
talking
was
about
always that
a
LL Cool
long
J,
back
time
in like
ago.
1992.
A long time ago.
But
yeah.
niggas, people wasn't
I
paying.
remember that too.
People was not paying $200 for no Gap jacket.
No,
Maybe
maybe
$60, $70.
But you got to go with inflation. Like a pair of $50 jeans back in 1992 are probably worth $150 now, just due to inflation. So yeah, I think
What are you talking about, Levi's?
no Gap jeans
Gap
were in
jeans?
style. Like remember everybody had like
Gap,
the
Gap jeans
Gap
were in
jean
style,
with the what
with
was
the
that?
fucking Gap polo and
The thing that you're supposed to put the hammer in, like the
the
construction
painter's pants.
painter's pants. Yeah.
That
Those
was in
are-
style. I remember that.
People love those.
I didn't wear those Gap. I wore those Tommy Hilfiger.
Mm-hmm.
The little Tommy thing on the side.
See, I think with Yeezy Gap, it's gonna have an audience, and I think it is, and I think it's gonna do well on the secondhand market. But I just think I don't know as far as the staying power. Like after 8 months at a
So
time.
let me ask you a question, because
Yeah.
this is the way Gap is put. I read.
I know it's a 10-year deal.
Okay, but Gap is wanting to open up stores.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go in, it'll be a Yeezy Gap store. Just like Adidas was supposed to open up Adidas Yeezy stores too. I'm just saying, do you think they
No,
can
I
hold
think
up?
no, I think once it's oversaturated, I think it's done. When it's too much out there, I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be done. I think once because even with the they call it the round jacket, that blue jacket, it was out for 6 days. So everybody and their mother got that jacket. So then when it in the fall when it drops and you get your jacket, you probably gonna get it closer to the end of the year.
Everybody
but-
in their mind gonna be walking around with a blue.
Everybody gonna walk around this
like
blue
Smurfs.
this blue Smurf jacket. My thing is once too many people got it, then that's when you lose it. It's allure, it's luster. And
Yeah.
then when something else drops, you know what I'm saying? Like GK says, even about the Supreme stuff. The problem with Supreme is that too much of it is produced. So then when something is produced too much, after a while people don't give a shit. They're like, all right, I don't want that. Like,
Well, it depends. When they do box logos over and over and over and over, okay, cool. And I mean, some people want those box logos and some of them go for crazy money. But when you look at certain collections that Supreme had did, say for example, Akira, when they did the Mark Bode, not
Yeah,
the
but
Mark Bode
A lot of that
collection,
stuff is limited though.
that's where you can buy that and you be like, yo, that's a
Right.
fire ass.
Like we
Supreme
saw
piece.
when we went to the what's
The
that
coon
store?
skin.
What's that store we went when Carroll Gardens and when we saw the Supreme box tee?
Oh, real.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was something like $2,000 or something
Yeah.
like that in this store.
$2,000.
But I'm just saying, the only box tees that are worth anything are the ones like he had the Kate Moss box tee at one point.
Oh, I have
I
that.
mean,
That's
that's
the
not really-
coolest one, right?
But that's not a box tee. Those are
I mean, I'm
photo tees.
sorry, but I'm saying
Oh.
like
I had
I'm
like
getting mixed up.
I had like the tsunamis, Japanese
Yeah.
relief ones. I
Yeah.
had a bunch of them.
Gotcha.
Well, we saw the Brooklyn box tee.
All right, when they opened up the Brooklyn store.
Yeah, and
but
we
those
saw-
was kind of cool because that's like the store opening T-shirt. That's
Yeah.
like, okay, I have that T-shirt. But then after the fourth one is like,
But think about all the Supreme stuff that's came out recently. The only thing I see that's worth a lot of money is the Milan T-shirt, the box tee. That's all.
well,
Even the Murakami one that came out when COVID,
yeah.
it went down. It's only like $300 now.
Oh wow.
So
Well, you know what's so crazy that there's a lot of like bootleg sites that's like
Mhm.
making this stuff now where it looks just like the real thing. And then like before, people used to say you gotta look at the tag and see like a reflector and Supreme stuff. I mean, it's whatever. It's a skate brand from New York City. I respect the brand.
mhm.
But if you got style, you're gonna wear something different than other people.
Right.
And you know,
But that's what I
That's
think. That's what I think the problem is going to be with Yeezy Gap. I just think it's going to be oversaturation because Gap is going to produce hundreds of thousands of the same shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to come to a point where it's like everybody can get it. It's accessible.
do you think it's gonna be like most likely like the Versace H&M collection? That was like skyrocketing high, and next minute after that, everybody had it.
Nah, I think Gap is going to be it's going to be price pointed for like the regular, like middle class.
Oh,
You know
wasn't
what
that the Versace H&M?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was more
it's
limited. I think it was more limited.
much
though.
more limited.
It's more limited.
Which one?
But
the
you know,
Versace H&M?
it's that's
Versace one, yeah.
two different things. Like Versace H&M was just one collaboration. This is an ongoing collaboration for 10
yeah.
years. You know, I think it'll be successful.
You think so?
Yeah, for all 10 years
hmm
because Kanye West kind of like transcends like Americana,
Right.
and I think it'll be successful.
He's gonna create his own niche in Gap, pretty much. I think he's gonna go further than 10 years. I just think that the clothes, it's just gonna be like normal. Like you're gonna see a Kanye. Oh, okay, this is a Yeezy Gap piece. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's not
but
gonna be like
I think that's
the
what he's working towards is like making it more accessible for people, so it's like an everyday brand.
yeah.
I think that's what he's working towards.
Everyday brand.
Yeah, because
Mhm.
even with the sneakers like the Yeezys and stuff, they come out so often. The prices have dropped on them now. Like you can get a pair of Yeezys for like $250
Yeah, I know people that
retail most of the time.
I know people that buy 50, 100 pairs and take loss.
hmm
Happened. This was almost 2 years ago.
Right.
All right, this is one thing I don't like about the Yeezys, right? I
Mhm.
go to Flight Club. Sometimes you just go there just to see like really nice sneakers. And you could be sneakers you had from before that you probably beat down, but you just want to see how it looks. It's sad that you go into a room in the Flight Club NYC and all you see is Yeezys. And that is like one wall of the same color.
Right.
And that's when you say to yourself, like, are people just in it just to flip? Or do they buy any sneakers because they like it? Because I feel that the flippers or the people that just buying it for hype is the ones that's making this sneaker kind of has some kind of value. Because if it was a regular sneaker, you probably get it for $100 and something now on eBay or whatever the hell it is.
I'm not really too sure, to be honest with you. I mean, I think Flight Club, they just charge like a premium because of like easy accessibility.
Well,
Yeah.
they definitely up the price though.
Yeah,
Like it can be worth
I mean,
something, and
I've
they'll
done-
throw
I've-
extra $400 on
I've
there.
sold like mad shit.
Yeah,
through
you
Flight
sold
Club.
them, right?
Mad stuff.
Right.
So what was it? They take Josh. You remember 20%? Flight Club takes 20, right? So yeah, it's when you sell a sneaker in Flight Club, they take 20% and then you get the rest of it. So, you know, you got to figure 20% of the cost is just going to Flight Club.
Yeah, but that's, I mean, 20% is a lot though.
It is.
Like, if
It
you
is.
sell something for $1,000,
But that's why the prices are so inflated.
right? Because they're trying to take their cut.
I mean, StockX takes a cut too. You know, I think it's a little less. I think it was like 10.
10.
I think so.
Have you sold for StockX too?
Bunch of times.
Yeah. Which one you like better?
Oh,
Which one's easier for you? Your opinion?
StockX.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Flight Club was turning. You know, Flight Club is the type of place you got to know somebody that treats you well and build like a relationship with them. StockX is just like, you know, faceless. You know, you just send your shit and get your money. Flight Club is a whole fucking scene.
Does
Like, you gotta
StockX
know
like
people.
hold your money for a little while before you pay you out, or is it straight payout?
Straight payout.
Because I know I have a lot of people that sell for GOAT, and GOAT holds their money.
Goat and Flight Club are the same thing now.
Oh, same thing now.
Same company. Yeah.
See what they trying to do here. It's a conglomerate.
Same thing. A lot of these companies, bro.
Because it's almost impossible to get sneakers at retail now.
It's sad. It's like everybody got a bot for something.
Yeah, you know, my boy got a $5,000
Yo,
bot.
Bro, let me explain something to you. Now you got me thinking about this. Do you remember this going to a store, the Korean shop? You could get those old Jordans that been out from like last year.
They be just sitting on
They
the
just
wall,
sitting there dusty,
waiting for
wrapped
you,
up in
waiting
shrink
for you to
wrap.
buy them.
And you just be like, yo, what size they got? And then they go in the back and then they come back like 30 minutes later because they probably look at the old stock from like 2 years ago and they find those Jordans that you wanted. And then you don't see that no more. The stores that look like rat holes and like now everything look like a boutique.
Well, I mean, I said it like a few weeks ago that Nike's trying to cut out the middleman.
Yeah.
And nobody believed me. I was like, no, you're wrong. I looked it up. It's true. 2021, 20 soon, there's not going to be any standalone stores. Well, there'll be standalone Nike stores. There's not going to be any like mom and pop stores. It's just going to be you go to Nike.com and that's it.
And it's sad because before you used to spend money to have sneakers early. You spend $100 extra.
I remember that.
You would spend $100 extra to have, you know, sneakers earlier. But then now you're spending thousands just to have the sneakers after they sold out.
Bro, the secondhand market they making a killing, bro. Especially with these Jordans. You a Jordan guy.
I love Jordans.
Jordans, even the wackest Jordans are selling out.
Well, look, I only wear Jordans that Jordan wore on his feet. I don't wear no undefeated, no special M&Ms. Nah, I don't do that. I'm good.
So you like the Jordan ones?
I respect it. It's not like the sneaker that I have to have, but it is a classic shoe, and there's a certain look to go with it. So I always wear it.
Jordan ones fucking suck, dude. They're just like fucked up versions of Air Force One.
You think so?
Yeah, like.
Well,
that's like a big
and
thing.
you can't say Air
know,
Force
I
One. You
know,
gotta say
I-
Dunks, by the way.
No, I mean, the Dunk to me has a nicer proportion than the Air Force One, but Jordans always like were just overpriced versions of that shoe to me. I don't understand the attraction.
When Jordan 1s first came out, to me, I remember going to stores. It was like no more than $90, $100 when I was.
They would go on the sale rack.
And they would. You're right about that.
Yeah.
Because people would look at them like, y'all wearing Dunks before I wear Jordan 1s. Like when I was younger, I never knew about no damn Jordan 1s. I just know about when they first retroed, where I went to a store and I seen them and I was like, oh. And then I remember the red and black, the Breads, as some people call them, and then the Royal Blues. And that was on the sale rack at VIM and Dr. J's. And you could get them for $40, $50. And then they used to come with a little Jordan Jumpman chain on it. The keychain.
I was looking. I still got a pair of patent leather Breads, the Jordan 1 Breads, all patent leather.
You mean the Chicago's?
Chicago, yeah.
Because I have those too.
They're all patent leather. It came out like 2002 or something. And I looked at them the other day, and I was like, I looked at the side of the box. I bought them from Odell's. They were 50% off when I bought them.
Look at that.
I think I paid $60 for them.
But I bet you now they worth a little more than.
They're going for like over $1,000 now.
I don't know. It's a good shoe. It's, you know what I like about the Jordan 1s? If you could get yourself the original Jordan 1 wing outfit, I actually have that suit, and you wear the Jordan 1 with it, you got that whole 80s look. down pat,
But
set
I mean,
right.
does Michael Jordan come and dress you himself when you do that?
You didn't know that? He knocks on my door and be like, "Yo, D, you didn't know he does that? I'm wearing the jersey showing up today." My man be like this. Hey, David, I'm just calling you up, making sure you got that outfit ready for today. You know what I mean? You gotta make sure you look nice. You didn't know? Yo, I guess you don't know me, man.
But how many? So how many pairs of Jordans you own?
I could say probably about 100,
Jeez.
200 pairs.
Damn.
But
Christ.
I wear my stuff. Look. I actually put my J's on.
Nah,
I don't keep. You know what? I'm lying now because I have a couple of pairs that I do have still dead stock. But I have multiple pairs of that shoe
Right.
that I wear it, and then when it start messing up, I wear a different pair. Like one of my favorite Jordans is the He Got Games. That would be the Jordan 13s. If y'all guys don't know about that, I love those. I think
The playoffs were I like the playoffs version of
like the
shoe.
playoff ones is a beautiful shoe.
Yeah.
That leather is gorgeous. Definitely when you put them on and you wear an all black outfit or black and white, beautiful shoe.
Yeah, really nice.
And then if you're from Brooklyn, you know, Ray Allen, He Got Game, Denzel Washington, Spike Lee joint.
Mm-hmm.
That was his debut for that shoe. So when you was young, you was like, oh wow, what Jordans he's wearing? And that was a cool thing about it. You know, back in like now, kids is just buying Jordans just to be in part of the mix or reselling whatever. But when you used to like be up and sit down with your father watching Michael Jordan run back and forth on a court and seeing a pair of sneakers and know you got those on your feet, you felt like you was the man.
I mean, Jordans used to be special. Like when you went to school, there'd be one kid in the whole class that had a pair of Jordans. Everybody else had Flight On and Fila and LA Gears and stuff like that. One person had a pair of Jordans. Now you go out, you see whole families wearing Jordans. You know, it's different. I mean, for me, if I'm gonna pay a lot of money for a shoe, I want like the technology to be there. Like I want it to be like some crazy technology.
Well, everything's a retro now, so.
No, they still make like these newer shoes. They look like all futuristic and fucking crazy. I love that stuff.
You talking about the Jordan brand stuff?
No, I'm talking
Or is
about
that in general?
just in general. Like I guess Road Runners, like all the ISPA stuff. You know, like you know what I'm talking about, the ISPA stuff. Like that stuff is fucking dope. You know?
I think it's dope, and I think like you're saying about everything with comfort is key.
Yeah.
But it takes away from the original, the original shoe to me. Now you got shoes that lace lock into by themselves. You got shoes that lighten up. I mean,
But you gonna
bring back LA Gears and the whole.
But I'm telling you,
I love LA Gear.
because I'm telling you, what I've been seeing a lot of is because Yeezy and these foam running shits that took off. A lot of companies starting to come out with their own versions of foam runners. Like that seems to be the way we're headed. Like
that's happening. There's a lot of mules. now.
A lot of mules. You know what a mule is?
Yeah.
So like it's like I got a North Face mule where it's like you've seen it before. They're getting into that where no laces, comfort. Everybody's starting to get into it. I'm telling you, this foam runner thing is not going away.
I mean, it's the Roche that started all this shit, in my opinion. Remember Air Roche? Roches?
Oh, yeah.
Hirachi.
Yeah.
Well,
The Roche,
Roches, like, that's, I think, what started all this kind of like...
Is that the one that you just flips, like, pop in your shoe, and then they did one with extra toes and all that stuff like that?
Oh,
it's almost like a sock.
They're like they're the
sock.
first.
I do remember.
They look like Yeezy 350s, but they just came out way before Yeezy 350s. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not really a sneaker person like that anymore. But if I'm gonna buy sneakers, I want it to be a new version, something that came out was designed for 2021.
Because in your heyday, how many sneakers you had, GK?
I don't know, like 300.
Yeah, I mean, I remember I used to go to this guy's house, right? And the whole bottom floor, sneakers everywhere, bro.
Yeah, sometimes.
You remember that, bro? You'd have and just boxes.
I had 3 pairs of fucking the Nike Air Mags. I bought 3 pairs of the fucking Back to the Future sneakers.
Wow.
I got them all for between $2,500 and $3,000. And the girl I was with at the time, she flipped out. She's like, "How could you spend $10,000 on?"
You still have them?
Huh? No, I sold all 3 pairs, but I did well with them.
Do you wish you would have kept one now?
Yes, because I got topped out at like 25, and now they're more.
How much they
That's a
going for now?
clean
What,
shoe.
10 racks?
No, way over 10 racks.
The only thing that's wrong with those shoes, I know people that got them and wore them. They like clocks. It starts to peel as you're wearing them on the bottom.
Yeah, I've
They
seen.
yellow in the fucking box. It was killing me that I had all this money sitting there,
Right.
and the mag has so many parts of it that are clear, and it was just yellowing in the box. I was like, I gotta get rid of these fucking things before they piss yellow, and I can't do nothing with them.
I would have rocked mine.
I can remember one time I was with Just Blaze, and he's on his birthdays. He had them on for his birthday, and I was like, wow, like.
This looks nice.
But it only looks like you can rock them like a couple of times. though.
Yeah, because
And then
like I said,
you gotta put them in the box.
They start every step you
It's not
take. They
something
start
you
to peel
wear.
at the side.
Yeah, it's not something. They're movie props.
Because I mean, you know, it is certain sneakers that you literally wear for like 1 or 2 times. I tell people that they think I'm crazy, but I'm serious. This sneakers only wore 2 times, maybe 1 time.
I feel you on that.
Throw them in the box, and then there's sneakers I can wear every day.
I feel you on that too.
You know, and especially on color. Like I hate buying white sneakers.
Yeah.
You know, you have a pair of those, the Jordan 5, the soccer guy made them. It's like a soccer player.
Neymar.
The Neymars.
Yeah.
Those are super dope, and I don't know why you don't wear them like weekly at least.
I
They're
have
so nice.
I have 2. Well, I have that pair with the zip up pair. That's like a sock, and then I have Neymar came out with a Jordan 5 low, and it's reflective. I got those too. But I don't wear I wore the reflective ones for my birthday. I don't wear them a lot though.
So, since we're talking about Jordans and you hate the ones, what do you think about all these like independent brands? Now people are trying to use this as a quote black-owned brands that's designing sneakers or designing their brand on the Jordan 1 silhouette.
You talk about like Donnie Bed-Stuy and all that stuff.
Yeah,
There's like another one that's
my
like
boy David Weeks.
Shot to the Moon, Donnie. There's I follow him.
Gotcha. So what do you think about that? Because they just said Nike just did like a whole.
But the Jordan 1 is trademarked now.
Yeah, they just redid
Right,
it.
that's why they did it
Yeah.
to prevent people
from
like.
making designing on a shoe.
So it depends on the designer. Like I like Donnie's stuff a lot. Like those with the dice on the side. I think those were dope. I think Ari probably made the best version of that shoe besides Bape, because if you think about Bapesters are rips of Air Force Ones, right? And probably around that time there's a guy named Ari from On The Go that made the Newport dunks. And
I remember that.
those were probably the best ripoff I've seen of like an Air Force One. But for the new guys, Donnie's probably the best one out of all of them. The dice on the side, I'd rock those. I seen someone skating in them the other day, and they looked like they were holding up. Yeah.
Well, the Kukais is like the #1 shoe at the moment when it comes to that.
What's
The one with the Thunderbolt on the side.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. They make the butterfly ones too, and the gun.
I mean, they don't do the butterfly. It's just a Thunderbolt. Everybody's doing a Jordan 1 sneaker now.
All right.
Well,
There's a guy that makes fucking Air Force Ones and dunk ripoffs that are all like inspired by like frescoes in like Italy. So like Sistine Chapel stuff. Those are nice too. I really like that stuff as well. So Donnie and the guy that does like the Sistine Chapel shit.
Look at these.
Oh yeah, I've seen
now
these.
they're going for $900 on Grail. And he just did one with what's that? Runts.
Runts, yeah, it's a weed company.
So this is my friend David Weeks. I respect him. I just got these from him. He just sent these to me.
Those are the Dave White type. No,
David Weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy because people at first used to be like, "Y'all ain't wearing no fake ass Jordans," and now it's like everybody rocking them, the rappers, everything. And now here comes Jordan Brand and Nike making a season assist and all this other crazy stuff on sneakers.
You know, I have a friend that was really close to the guys at Supreme back in the day, back in like the 90s, right? And he said that Bape would send Supreme Bapesters, but before they were popular, and that everybody looked at them and was just like, they're bootleg fucking Air Force Ones. They give them to homeless people, you know?
It's crazy because I used to feel that way. And I wore them shits to the fullest. When I was younger, walking to a store and seeing some patent leather sneakers, I'm like, yo, what the hell is this? But then as soon as you saw Pharrell and Lil Wayne and everybody
It was an influencer thing for sure.
then I ended up buying them. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
I
lie.
never got a pair of the Bapesters.
You never did.
No, I used to wear. I had Nike SB.
See, that was the thing.
Mr. Don used to be in that store like he lived in there.
The Bape store and the
Oh, my
BBC.
gosh.
Oh man, I used to have everything, bro. I still got some cool stuff in my house. I just posted like
Every 5 seconds,
BBC
some
still
ba-
makes nice stuff.
Every 5 seconds I
sometimes.
It's
see-
not the same.
I
It's
see
not
him
the
with a-
same.
but
It's not the same.
that dog logo is dope. But
The running dog. Yeah.
yeah.
Pharrell, I think Pharrell. That's why they had that extra little price point over Bape, because Pharrell threw that little extra twist from Bape to BBC, and that was like, yeah, I'm in it. And then after that, if you was like with Mr. Clean, you wore the OG Bape, the regular camo and stuff. Because Bape stuff is 100% classic. I feel sometimes it get a little too much with all those shark hoodies and stuff. But if you wore a regular plain camo Bape hoodie, I think you're in style.
Well, I mean, I don't think Bape's the classic part of that. I think like what's the original company? Like I think the duck
Nowhere?
camo with stuff. No, it would be like Land's Ends or something like that. That made like the original version of that stuff. Yeah, like Land's End. I have a Land's. The jacket I wear that everybody thinks is a Bape jacket. It's a Land's End jacket. It's a Gore-Tex Land's End jacket. So I think that they stole something that was iconic, you know. But like, do I think? I guess Bape is. Yeah, it is. But it's not American. It's Japanese. So I don't consider it like Americana. You know, it's
But
Japanese
If
culture.
you say that, if you say what you're saying, a lot of the brands that we wear is presented or like having quality or something from Japanese fashion, though, or
Sure.
Japanese materials or Japanese fabrics and stuff
What do you
like
like
that.
to like salvage denim?
Savage denim. What else? Supreme still getting all these Japanese influencers and the cotton, the material. Japanese artists is involved. Then you have, like you said, Bape, or that's a Japanese brand, but still,
Yeah, I'm wearing a Japanese
you know,
brand right
undercover.
now. I'm wearing what is like Surf Saturdays. It was like a
Gotcha.
very Japanese brand. Yeah, I like the Japanese stuff a lot. But I'm just
Quality.
saying it's just not like traditional American brand. That's all.
So
me.
what is like what would be considered a
Traditional
American brand, like Carhartt or some
yeah,
shit?
Carhartt, Levi's, shit like that.
I mean, what you think about Kid Robot? I was gonna ask you.
Well, Kid Robot to me was one of the best stores out at one time. It's not better than Toy Tokyo, by the way.
Yeah,
I'll
what's
tell
up,
you that
Lev?
right now, Lev.
Second week in a row. What's up, Lev?
We're gonna have to get you on the show,
Gotta
Lev.
get you on the show eventually, brother.
Well, you know what? Paul was a real good dude. Paul is, I believe, is the owner of Kid Robot. He started it. And the crazy thing is, I think at one time they said like Swiss Beats was supposed to be involved at one time, and then Swiss Beats was like helping them design those hoodies. Same thing.
You
Japanese affluent number, limited hoodies.
Do you remember Shane, Tim Diet's boy, the white dude they'd hang out with?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He did all the graphic work for the Kid Robot stuff back then. Like, that was
really?
good. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the reason why I said that because I remember I actually from Toy Tokyo, I bought a Street Fighter Kid Robot shirt
Oh,
that I just gave away 3 days ago. You know, I had it for that long because
That's classic.
it can't fit me no more. I'm getting old, so it don't fit like it used to. So had to donate it.
but Kid Robot was a fly store though. It was. It's like they had like the gorillas.
I mean, he still do the little toy limited edition things. Right?
The MF Doom figure was
I
fire.
wonder why.
Oh yeah. I got one of
know
those.
you got both, don't you? You got the
Yes.
second one that came independently
Yes.
too. After that, that's
Sit-
like a toy you have to have.
Sitting in my store. It's sitting in my case in the house.
I kind of wonder why Kid Robot fell out of favor so quick. They were so big for like a bit, and then just
Because you're selling the
Nothing.
same
Well,
shit.
Don
over
would
and
know because
over.
Don was like,
Didn't
that
you,
what
you
it-
told me the same thing about clothes and sneakers? That's
he was in that. He was in that
It's
scene.
like, how many dunnies can you have with the same color and things like the same thing like Bear Bricks.
Mhm.
But with Bear Bricks is different because they go from fashion, they go to designers, they go to artists and stuff like that. Yes, it's the same silhouette, but you're designing stuff you're putting artwork on something that's actually a concept of something that somebody really wants. If you know what I mean. Like you got a Nike Bear Brick, you got Chanel Bear Brick, you got
they're all collaborations.
exactly.
Yeah.
Now, same thing with Kid Robot, but Kid Robot would deal with I don't know. It's just not there. Like if you come to my house, I got a little bit of Care Robot pieces
Yeah,
that I
you
think
do.
is cool to have.
You just posted that one
No,
in your case.
that's all Bape.
That's all Bape.
That's all Japanese Bape toys.
You know, Bape just dropped a New Balance or some shit like that.
a New Balance now.
A New Balance sneaker.
Those are nice.
You saw? I saw.
Mhm. Those are nice.
Shout out my boy Brian. He was online.
I think they're like 992s.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're nice.
It's dope. He got a pair. He showed me a picture, but
I had a few Bape. I had like the Reebok Fury Bapes, and I had a pair of
Those are nice.
like I think Adidas ZX 3000s or some shit. Bapes. Bapes, when they collaborate, they make nice sneakers.
I would love to get the old school shell toes, Bapes.
Yeah, which color? The green
The
ones or the
white
blue
one or the
one?
green.
Yeah.
so what are your guys' views on all these collaborations that everybody collaborates now?
I think it's too much.
You
it's
think
like no one
it's
is-
past like it's just
Yo, before when you got a brand and you like another brand, you always wanted them to collab. You're like, yo, when they gonna do that collab? But then out of nowhere, like every brand got a collab now. And then
Mhm.
after that, every brand starts to die out. Then now they're collabing with anything.
yeah.
Like I love Louis Vuitton. I think Louis Vuitton is a real luxury, beautiful brand. Then out of nowhere, here comes Supreme. And you're like, huh? And then look, since you Mr. like OG fashion over here,
Mhm.
what you think about the Gucci North Face collection?
Whack.
Whack.
Very whack.
I mean, they got some pieces you could wear. That's still cool.
Very whack.
But at the same time,
Because
like, why?
I think
You know,
I mean, I've
sometimes-
actually held some of the stuff in my hand. The thing I just think what North Face was trying to do, they don't mesh with Gucci. Like it's just like a high price Gucci item with North Face on it,
I feel you.
not like a North Face item with Gucci on it. You know what I'm saying? North Face, the quality used to be top notch, and he knows this too. Their quality has went down the drain. So you basically paying for like the T-shirt I saw was $900. Well, regular cotton T-shirt that said the North Face, Gucci. I'm not doing it.
You know,
I can't do it.
back to the collaboration thing.
Yeah.
So I'm actually gonna take it a step further with
Yeah,
the
go ahead.
collaboration thing.
Yeah, definitely.
So these collaborations are kind of ruining streetwear in general, because now if you're a new brand, you can't just print shirts and put them out. Everybody wants something that's like professionally made,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So you're not getting brands that are making like traditional streetwear, you know, which is just like silk screen shirts, stuff like that. Now it's like out of the box, they collaborate, and it's like a professional product
Mhm.
off the bat. And it's completely squeezing out people that are like independents.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you don't like fuck with a certain circle, there's a circle of people in New York City that hold that collaboration game between them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so if you're like not looped into that circle, it's kind of hard to release something on that level, you know?
Right.
Like they do, it's who you know with that type of shit.
Right. But do you think, let me ask you both this question. You know, Supreme been collaborating with people for years, even before a lot of these other companies started. You think it's just these companies trying to kind of like copy off of their model?
Yeah, of course.
Because Supreme
emulation.
been collaborating for years. I mean,
Alright.
for years.
A lot of people don't realize that when you do a collaboration, you have two brands and you collaborate, that brand,
Each other.
right, the brand takes a little piece of the other one with them when they split.
Mm-hmm.
So the collaboration has to make sense. You know, do you want to take a piece of this brand with you when the collaboration is done?
All right.
And a lot of people don't.
Okay. I agree with what you 1000% saying, but do you feel that everything Supreme collaborate with is meaningful? I feel they just be saying, hey, let's
Well,
throw our name on
okay.
this. Let's make a
So-
Supreme table.
Look,
Let's make a
I've-
Supreme fire extinguisher. For what?
I know some of the people at work there. I've had conversations about this, and like I've even scouted things for them, you know. Basically, their theory of collaboration is Americana. Whatever they it's machismo and Americana. So whatever the collaboration is, it has to have some type of like bravado behind it, and it has to be American.
Mm-hmm.
So if it checks those two boxes, they'll do it. That's all it is.
Gotcha.
And they prefer it to be a fucking rectangle. Obviously, you know, because of the box logo.
They did the DJ booth thing. They did a radio, they did the boombox system.
I'd say maybe 95% of collaborations are with like Americana brands.
And then also what they're starting to do, they're just starting to just, like, for instance, you know, when they do a Timberland collaboration or a North Face collaboration, they own that company. Like, it's the same parent company. So it's like two brands that they own.
Well, now.
Yeah, now. I'm just saying now. Yeah, now. So it's like, because the last North Face drop that they did, they own North Face, the VF Corporation. So it's both their brands. Timberland is both their brands.
I mean, Supreme doesn't own North Face. It's VF.
No,
owns
VF,
Supreme.
VF Corporation.
It's
Yeah,
like
they
the
own
parent
both
company.
of them.
Yeah.
So what you think about since you're talking about North Face and Supreme and stuff, what you think about the bootleg Supreme stores that been going on in China, and they saying that Supreme cannot go after them because it's not trademarked, something like that?
They're right. They're right. You can't trademark, and that's why rappers misspell their name, you know? Like, that's why certain things that should be spelled a certain way aren't spelled that way, so they could be trademarked.
But Supreme cannot be trademarked.
It can't. No, it's an American. It's a word. It's public. It belongs to everybody.
Someone walks around with a bootleg Supreme shirt, it's not really considered bootleg because it's just somebody just put Supreme on it.
There's a gray area, kind of. You know, it's like, is Supreme, all right, so even the authentic Supreme, is that just bootleg Barbara Kruger stuff?
Yeah, technically they technically steal the
That's what they were saying.
insignia from
Barbara Kruger. Yeah, so you can say Supreme, even authentic Supreme, is bootleg because they took someone else's art, you know? Those pop-up stores, they've been happening for a while, like a long time, you know? And there's nothing they could do about it. Remember they said Samsung did a collaboration with a Supreme, a bootleg Supreme?
Oh, is that the dude that walked in and said he was supposed to be an owner of Supreme store or something?
Basically, they didn't do their research. They wanted to collaborate with Supreme, and they ended up collaborating with a Supreme, but it was like a Korean company that just used like the same logo because it's so ambiguous, you know? So, where are we right now? How much time we got left?
Like 17 minutes? Yeah.
So let's take a look at the hats. Let's do hat talk.
I was gonna say that too. He read my mind. This guy's getting good, man. Let me get this hat. Yeah. Oh, get old, buddy. And I'll give you one.
I like this one.
So that's the new Grails by Way drop. They're dropping for the next 4 months 2 hats every month, and this is the first 2.
So, do you subscribe you said every 4 months?
No. It's 2 hats every month for 4 months. Next month's gonna be 2 new hats.
What did you do? You took like an old polo jacket and did this, or did you actually print this on it?
No, this is made from cut and sew. This is made from scratch. A company made this. It's not I mean,
knowing that
it's a custom.
The custom.
Knowing that you deal with polo yourself, Mr. Polo.
Yes.
I mean, I say Polo, I mean Mr. Ralph.
Yeah.
How do you feel about these hats?
Listen, I think it's awesome. I was wearing it yesterday, and it's a great hat. See, I'm not really. My thing is, I know people really don't like there's a lot of people that don't like custom, but I just think that, hey, if somebody's going to create something and, and it's, they created this and it's an awesome hat, I'll wear it.
So you will walk into a polo
Yeah, why not? Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And he won't get upset? He won't look at you like, what was that?
Bro, they don't even care. They don't even care at this point.
They don't care. They'll just make it themselves. Make it.
I actually have a hat like this from Billionaires.
So, I mean, I guess the only change that they made on these hats, the only thing that's not like truly authentic. The only thing that's changed
Right.
is maybe the terry cloth waistband
Right.
would be white on the old ones, right?
Yeah. Because I mean, listen, I think Grails by Way produce quality hats. Like they have quality. Like that had to stand the test of time.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
It's a nice hat though.
Yeah. And it's for $85. It's not bad.
Yeah. This is
Most polo
This is
hats are like
nice.
$89.50,
nice.
and they break down.
Well, if it was the older version, they probably wouldn't break down, right? Like the old school.
It's the quality. It's like sometimes it'd be like an inseam. Sometimes it'll be a loose thread. You know, I've had a couple polo hats go down the drain.
Like just to get China to do like the contrast stitching
Yeah.
over here, it's such a fucking hassle, dude. Like
I keep calling them back.
Yeah,
Get the one that know about fashion. I
it's
go
such
to
a
China.
hassle to work with them. They did a good job.
So you like the hats?
Yeah, I like that one better than that one.
Right.
It's
but,
supposed to
you
be the
know.
Indian tribe, that Indian sweater you got.
Yeah.
So this is for a fireball. It's like supposed to match a fireball.
I guess.
right?
Yeah. Listen, I think they did a good job, and I think for the price point, and it is the summer.
So how many hats in this collection you already have? Is it only 2 or?
Well, 2 only dropped right now,
Okay, he did more than that before.
but they have
Wait a minute, we got a Christmas present coming in. We got a Christmas present coming through.
we got gifts.
Oh,
No gifts. But
Yes.
no gifts. But remember I saw you yesterday.
Yeah.
And you seen this box in my house.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
And I didn't open it up.
Yeah, you did.
So I was like, might as well just open it up on the podcast.
Oh, let's go. So Josh,
you,
these
sir.
are the hats that he's working on. Nah, he definitely did his thing.
I like those already.
You need a blade? Hold on. I got a blade. Hold on. Always carry my blade.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh,
You know what I'm
damn,
saying? You
got
never
a
know.
Fucking real one.
You never know, buddy.
Dude, looking nice, man.
Yeah.
You need to sharpen
Don't let
this
me get
thing.
project-ish.
Got very talented people on the team. I see.
You know what I'm saying?
So this is my first time actually taking them out and looking at them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because I pulled, they were in the plastic.
So we made 3 of them. This is a camp hat. Take a look
Is
at
that
it.
like I forgot what kind of hat they call those.
Yeah, I'll pass
Yeah,
it
this
down.
is a five panel
Five
camp
panel, there you
hat.
go.
Wow.
Yeah. Take a look at this one.
This is nice. I like this
and
one.
then this is a long bill.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but I kind of like the one that you got, the one with the cat in the front. I like to see the logo. This one is so
That longer one is
Yeah, the long bill. is super-
full go right here.
so. Is it like you pick each hat is a different type of thing, or each hat will be cut up?
Yeah.
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 And this is nice. It feel like a canvas.
Oh, this is the. Yeah, this is.
I like the hat. That hat is nice. Oh, you got the same one, like the shape, like the other, like the polo. But I like that.
Mhm. You like the long bill hat.
I
Or you like this one.
But I like to see that cat. Like I like to see that face.
Yeah. The artwork, I forgot who did the artwork. It's a New Yorker tote bag.
So it's a
But,
collaboration, or is just
So
you
did-
take somebody's
So
artwork?
New Yorker did a collaboration with Sam Snead,
Yeah.
and they made a tote bag, and I got a couple of them.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
So you got a
yeah.
couple of them and had 'em.
Yeah.
So that's what this is. This is actually really, really nice.
But you know,
This is fire,
if
bro.
people like them, I'll probably make some more.
Mm-hmm. But you're gonna do a limited run. You ain't gonna make too many, right?
No, like 50 of them at the most.
Have you ever thought about reaching out to the artist and say, "Yo, here's a hat"?
No, because it's not on that level yet, you know?
Gotcha.
But that's actually not a bad idea.
Just so the guy.
Yeah, he might get a kick out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wow. I mean, I like it, bro. If I was the artist, I'd be happy. Who knows? You know, I mean, market it a little bit more.
Yeah, you're right. I gotta get better at that stuff. I'm really bad at asking people for help.
But you know, you gotta remember this, like we were talking about before, when you jacking someone's artwork and stuff like that. Like you did, I think the hat is fire. Even if you just send one and be like, "Yo, look, I thought about you. I made this hat because I love the tote bag."
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah,
who
yeah.
knows what can happen from there?
Mm-hmm.
But these hats are fire, by the way. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like it a lot. I'll rock.
Yes,
You wear those with your playoff 13s.
Hide. I'm too old to wear playoff 13s.
GK is gonna actually produce the Super P hat.
This is hot.
We talked about it yesterday, so
Yeah.
he's on the job.
Can you pass me that hat with the face? The other one. I didn't see that. No. Good looks.
What do you think, Josh?
Dude, this is dope. I've been wanting to see his work in person, so like the fact that I got a chance to hold one is super.
Yeah, he ain't playing, bro. He ain't playing.
I mean, I knew he wasn't playing.
He ain't playing?
But it's good to. I've never held one in my hand.
He's been producing stuff for years, actually.
You know, let me just say this.
Mm-hmm.
Try this one?
Huh?
It's all right. I don't know.
I can't. I didn't even try one on myself.
This is fire.
Yeah, fuck it. Try it on.
Yeah, he's like your test subject, bro.
How do I look in it?
See the fit. Looks good,
It's the
bro.
first time I've seen anyone wear it. It's like
I like the long bill,
You like the long one?
but I like long bill, so
I like this one. I
You
think I like the short bills.
yeah,
I don't know. I like them all. It's hard for me to pick.
right. But how many? You're not gonna produce all of them though. You only
No.
can produce with 2 of them.
No, I'm
Or
gonna
maybe one.
see what people say to me about it. I mean, in the end, it'll be my decision, but I'm not sure. I kind of like when things are implied, so I
Mhm.
kind of like this one
Right.
without like the logo on it.
Yeah.
But some people want the logo,
Mhm.
you know. So
Which one you like, Josh?
Normally I'm with GK. Like I like it when it's implied, but I actually really like it with the logo.
you like it with the logo.
Yeah, I like the logo. I just think with the logo, it pops a little bit more.
It reminds me
It's a
of
dope
Florida.
hat. Any way you bring it out, it's gonna be dope. But for me, I would like the logo. I like the cat on the front. You know what I'm saying?
So we started a Reddit yesterday.
Yeah.
Maybe
Put a vote on there or something.
yeah. So you hold one up, I'll hold one up, and you hold one up. If you're seeing this, make a post on Reddit. Tell us which one you like the best, and I will try to take your direction.
Mhm.
Thank you.
The voice of the people.
Let the people decide.
That's the best one. I decided this.
You like that one?
I love it.
Nah, I told you I like the. Oh, hold on. Raise those hats up, guys. See, we doing photo ops
Thank
during
you,
the
Josh.
episode. How awesome are we? But yeah, bro.
I mean, let's let Josh get out of here, though.
Like you want to get out of here, but
I gotta get out of here.
you know what I'm saying?
too.
You got to get out of here. But
You see the. I want to get a side view of it with the view.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh, yeah,
another thing
see.
I love about it.
see, we do everything here. We do photo ops, video.
As soon as I have them, I'll definitely get one to you.
Yes, man. I support too. Throw some money at it.
Oh no, come on.
I love that. That's nice.
Okay.
Beautiful
Well,
hat.
we're gonna wrap this up because it seems like GK has pressing matters on Father's Day.
Yeah, I mean,
Anyway.
I don't have any kids, but
But he wants to go spend time probably with someone that's like his father.
no,
his father.
I do want to spend time with my father.
He just has stuff to do.
Play some
Yeah,
video games.
I'd love to do that too, and watch
He
cartoons.
got stuff to
There
do.
you go. See, I like you.
Yeah,
You want to talk about
yeah.
some cartoons? I'll be watching weird stuff, but
Yeah,
Mhm.
I watch weird stuff too. Cartoon. Yeah, I watch anything.
I'm looking for Wayne Head. You got Wayne Head at home?
No,
See, come on, man. I can't find Wayne Head.
I know what
Well,
you're talking about, but I
Rick-
don't have it.
Rick and Morty starts again tonight, so
Does
Oh,
it?
nice.
yes.
What? They're not gonna release the whole season at once, though.
Nah, it's the first episode tonight, 11 o'clock.
Oh no.
I will be tuned in. I will be tuned in. But anyway,
I gotta catch the stream of it. Damn.
You got a fire stick?
Hmm?
Yeah, you gotta get the hack fire stick.
Yeah, I have a fire stick.
so but real quick before I go, I just want to tell you, GK, before we in the show. I was talking to Sean OSD yesterday,
Yeah.
and he had some real good stuff going on that we'll probably have to go on location because he has like a new sneaker thing going on.
Okay.
So, yo, it was real cool talking to whoever I spoke to yesterday. trying to get a guest. Thankfully Don D, was here. But it was like,
You'll see me more often, guys.
it was kind of,
You'll see me
yeah.
more often.
It was kind of intense, trying to get somebody. We actually had somebody originally to come on the show, but they forgot it was Father's Day.
Yeah, that
Well-
I will take the responsibility for messing that one up.
Yeah.
I should have followed up.
Yeah, but it happens. It is what it is. I think everything happens for a reason. So I'm glad you came, Don D.
I'm
And
happy being here.
You know what I'm saying? You always welcome to come back.
You might see me next week.
You know what I'm saying? He made it pop up. It's like, yo, I'm here.
I mean, that's
Harass
no
you guys.
problem. If you want to do that and you can work it out with him, I have no problem with that.
Bro, I love your company. Him, I don't care about. That's my brother. You is the guy to talk to.
Oh my gosh. But anyway, Don, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram, online, anything you want to find me at DOND87, and my jewelry brand King Midas NYC, KINGMIDAS NYC.
Mm-hmm. Ulysses,
Yeah.
GK.
Yeah.
Wait, you can answer this any way you want to.
Yeah. I'm not going to answer it this week, but
Yeah.
You didn't answer last week either.
yeah, I never answered.
He never
it.
does. He never does. It's just fun to ask him because he
It's
comes
a-
up with like,
It's a running joke. It's a gag. at
yeah,
this
I remember
point.
you was like, cord sucks and this guy is whatever. And
Stash, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know about
him somewhere
stash.
away.
Yeah, you remember that one, yeah.
I mean, honestly, I haven't. Right as I'm thinking right now,
Mhm.
nothing comes to mind that I kind of want to vent.
It's okay. Well, you did, you can tell people to go on the Reddit or
Yeah,
vote on the hats.
Check out the Reddit for sure. Feel free to DM me if you can find me.
Mm-hmm. Good luck with that one. But anyway, the TheSuperPpodcast on Instagram, Facebook. Where else we at? All podcast providers we're on, you know what I'm saying? And we are on Patreon. So if you want to sign up, we have limited edition merchandise on there. And you can get unboxing episodes. And you actually get the audio recording 2 days ahead of when I post it. So sign up for the Patreon, the TheSuperPpodcast. We'll be back next week. And Dondi may be here. He may not be here. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, thanks for coming out.
Can I just say one thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, the hats I made with Hyperdelic,
Mm-hmm.
and he was really easy to work with.
So you want
And
to shout him out?
Yeah.
Does he have an Instagram?
Hyperdelic. Type it into the box. You will find it.
Okay. So Hyperdelic. Type in if you want to customize your own hat or just want to, hit him up.
Yeah, he's talented. He could probably do a lot of things.
Okay. But yeah, we'll be back next week with another episode. Happy Father's Day. Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.